Hey there, people. Today I'm gonna talk to you about Halloween Resurrection from 2002, written by Larry Brandt. But the weird thing is that every time on IMDb, if I see writers, you see Brenda Hill, uh, John Carpenter, and then another guy. In this case, Larry Brandt. Is he involved in these movies, or is he just because if he wrote the first movie, he has a standard position in that because there are movies. I'm not sure. I think H2O where he only had John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, so as writers in on IMDb. So if he wrote this is a real piece of shit. He got the same director, Rick Rosenthal, from Halloween 2 from 1981, and that's proof. That's proof enough. You have two cooks in the kitchen in that movie. One is Rick Rosenthal, and the other one is John Carpenter, producer, writer, my ass. Same with Toby Hooper, Poltergeist, Toby Hooper and Spielberg. It's made by Spielberg. It's not, and Toby Hooper was there to foresee things. Rick Rosenthal was there to foresee shit. I mean, if he can make that movie, Halloween 2, one of the best sequels of the Halloween franchise, and then he makes this piece of crap, I cannot even believe he made an inch of that movie. That John Carpenter basically took it on him because John Carpenter, it's his baby. You have to understand, it's his baby. Halloween is his $1 million baby. He made a movie with a budget of $320,000 and made millions of it. And he did it. He made it on his own. His creative style, his way, with a super team, camera styles, the way it's written, with Deborah Hill, she did a great job. And I mean, I cannot see that he had that contract with Irwin LeBlanc to make that second movie, and I'm sure of it that he said, you know what, fuck, let's take an unofficial director, Rick Rosenthal, but because it was asked to the director of Halloween 3, but I'm not sure what his name is, Tommy Lee Wallace, I believe, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because he didn't know how to to handle it. He didn't know how to handle it, and it's also, I think it's they're all afraid of fucking it up and making such lightning in a bottle Halloween and making a bad movie. But Halloween 2 is far from a bad movie. It's not the same as the first one, but it's not so far away from the first one. And this is maybe gonna piss off a few people, but Halloween 2 is still, in my opinion, the best in the franchise. And you can bet your heart on it that John Carpenter did at least 80% of the directing in this movie. You can mean, Rick Rosenthal. Okay, okay, listen here. He brought. That's also something I just don't understand that she did that. Jamie Lee Curtis in H2O, she said, "I'm coming. I'm doing this for the fans to give a end of my arc." She does and give a good end in the fight. The last act was phenomenal. She kills Michael Myers, badass. No, Michael Myers apparently took the throat of a medic. He crushed his throat so he couldn't speak and put on his mask. And apparently, this guy that she decapitated was a medic. Ah, and I, it's not only the director's fault. It's also, in my opinion, the what's their names, the Assad. What's their name? The guys who funded the movie. I can't go. The Akkads just didn't want to give their money paid away, and they just fucked it up. And it's because of the Akkads that we have Halloween 5, because they did Halloween 4, cool ending, ooh, cool, let's make a fifth one immediately, shitty. Let's make Resurrection. Whoa, H2O, Michael versus Laurie, cool. No, he doesn't. There's an agreement. Michael cannot die because Mustafa Akkad said he had an agreement on paper that he never can die, so he can keep making films until Akkad dies himself. Now his son is a little bit wiser because he's too old now, Mustafa Akkad, and his son is, I'm not sure what his first name is, but he's a little bit wiser. He knows that there has to be an end, and they did that in the reboots. But in this movie, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she had something like, you know what? Do what you want, kill me off. I had it. But then she comes back for the reboots that I still don't understand. She came back in H2O not only for the fans, she came back because Halloween put her on a map. So, also for that. But I think she had something like, just kill me already and then let's be done. Let's be done with it, okay? And for some reason, although she won the Oscars not long after those new Halloween movies, so she should be filthy rich. But okay, that's something that I also will discuss in my 2018 Halloween review when they're coming. You've got Busta Rhymes, and this is a time when it's cool to have a rapper in your movie. It's cool to have a rapper, like 50 Cent, LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes. It's cool to have a rapper. This was a time that it was cool to have a rapper in your movie. This movie is Busta Rhymes, okay? Then you have he plays Michael Myers, some guy named Brad Loree, whatever the fuck his name is, Michael Myers. Now, listen, this movie is basically Dangertainment. It's led by Busta Rhymes. Okay, he puts cameras all over Michael Myers' old house. Meanwhile, one of the camera guys gets killed because he's already in the house, Michael Myers. Because where did he have to go? He killed his sister, so um, the then a few people are, they're examined and they say, okay, you can be in our program, and you've got this big brother, shitty big brother thing going on where you see all these cameras, and there's a party going on, and one of the guys is following in it, and he's warning them from watch out, watch out. Why is they see it on a cell phone? Because Michael Myers is there, he just killed somebody, and things like that. It's not a fairly gory. It's not fairly gory, but like I said, my Halloween movies don't need to be gory. My Halloween movies need to be tension, atmosphere, eeriness, and Michael Myers, Donald Pleasance. That's what my movie Halloween movie needs. It doesn't need buckets of blood. It just needs that. But this one has nothing of that. Not even gory. I mean, yeah, was it? I think one guy got decapitated. I'm not sure, but it's to go downstairs. Apparently, they find this medieval toy chair with chains, and it looked like Michael Myers, his baby chair, and they they almost give you the same kind of logic as Rob Zombie's first Halloween, that he was treated like shit and he was fucked up as a kid and things like that. And I mean, there's one thing that I got out of this movie, one thing, an idea, and that idea I'm gonna talk about this in my next movie, in my next clip. What now? Is this movie good? No. At the end, Buster Rhymes says, "Trick or treat, motherfucker." Kung Fu kicks him in electric wires, and he is electrified to death. Of course, in the mortuarium, he opens his eyes again, so he's not dead. But this movie has nothing going for it. It had the original idea with the cameras, and it had if you watch this movie, skip the first 20 minutes, and then you can have a fun time seeing Michael on a Big Brother stage and killing some people, and then you can have fun with it. That's what I can say, and that's how you should see it. Skip the first 20 minutes with Laurie and all that shit. I don't recognize this movie at all. I skipped the first 20 minutes. Laurie isn't dead. This is a new universe. Michael Myers is alive in this universe. This isn't connected to H2O. Fuck you, motherfuckers. So no, really no. So Rick Rosenthal can kiss my ass if he directed this fucking movie. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. And the accounts too. Like I said, rewind it to the when they say Dangertainment, and you have the Big Brother stuff, and you can have a fun time. Yeah, at some point, Buster Rhymes is dressed like Michael Myers. He goes in to scare the contestants, but he comes across the real Michael Myers, and he's, you get your ass out of here. You shouldn't be here. Hey, are you dense? Are you dense? Get the fuck out of here, you fucking duds. I mean, and he goes. So, I mean, yeah, maybe it's a fun movie if you're looking for some late night brain stopping, brain freeze movie where you just don't have to think about something, and that's it. So that's the only thing I have to say about this movie. Okay, I'll see you next time.